Hello and welcome to another episode of Our Life in the Irish League here on our new series here on YouTube. Now, if you haven't saw the first episode where Lewis and I attended the game between Lough Welders and Anna United at the home of Anna United in Portadown, the link for that video is in the description. Now, in this episode, Lewis and I head off to East Belfast to the home of Dundela Football Club, Wilgar Park, where we attend the East Belfast Derby between Dundela and Lough Welders. Now, before we go any further in this episode, I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you very much to Dundela Football Club for giving us full access to the ground and the social club to provide the footage for this episode, and we wish them all the best for the season ahead. So enough of me babbling on here, let's get straight into the episode where we attended the East Belfast Derby at Wilgar Park between Lough Welders and Dundela Football Club. So it was a bit of a shorter trip this week for Lewis and I as we headed up the road by train to Belfast to the home of Dundela Football Club. Now, if you're travelling to Wilgar Park by train, the train journey from Bangor to Belfast normally takes around about 15-20 minutes, or if you're travelling from the city centre, it's around about 5-10 minutes, and the stop to get off is called Sydenham, which is directly facing the Belfast City Airport. Now, after around about a 10-minute walk from the train station, we arrived at Wilgar Park, which is just at the bottom of the Hollywood Road, facing the Strand Picture House. So as we arrived at the front doors of Wilgar Park, we took ourselves inside to have a look around the ground itself. We started off first of all having a look around the changing rooms. We only managed to gain access to the Welders dressing room as the home dressing room was being occupied at that time. Now, the dressing rooms themselves have a pretty good size to them, but they are very old school dressing rooms at Wilgar Park. Then we took ourselves over towards the boardroom, which was just across from the actual dressing rooms, and had a look around the boardroom. Now, as you can see on the walls here is a steep history of Dundela Football Club, as we're going to talk about shortly, as we took a walk around and had a look at all the photographs throughout the years, signed jerseys and much more. Dundela Football Club have got a steep history as we went across to have a look into their trophy cabinet, and we came across this thing here the Welders presented to them a few years ago. But Dundela Football Club were formed back in 1895 for employees from a local dairy owned by the Agnew family. Wilgar Park has been the home of Dundela Football Club since the 1900s. We then took ourselves outside to have a look at the actual stadium itself, and we took our cameras around to have a good look around the stadium at Wilgar Park. Wilgar Park, or to some people as it has a nickname called the Hen Run, has a capacity of these days of around about 2,500. Now, this ground is based in the heartland of East Belfast and is Lough Welders' biggest rivals. Back in 2020, Dundela Football Club extended their ground by adding two new stands, the Sir William Hastings stand and also the Mervyn Bell stand, which increased their capacity for one day possibly playing in Premiership football. Always, around about an hour before each game every week, Lewis decides to get on his football boots and have a kick around like he did this time at Wilgar Park and enjoy the facilities. Overall, Wilgar Park has improved a lot over the last 2 to 3 years with the addition of those main stands, and Dundela Football Club are looking to progress forward in the future. I then took myself into the Dundela Social Club, which is just at the back of the ground, to have a look around the facilities, and I must say it was very impressive as I took a look around with multiple flat screen TVs, gambling machines, a steep history of photographs and memorabilia throughout the entire social club, and I must say I was quite impressed with all the facilities they had at Wilgar Park. So after having a good look around the social club, I took myself back into the stadium where the players were on the pitch warming up for the game, which kick-off was fast approaching. And round about 10 minutes after being back in the stadium, the fans then started to file in. Some fans were a little bit more excited than others because it was a big East Belfast Derby, but kick-off was fast approaching. Before the game, Welders midfielder Craig Harris picked up the Player of the Month award. Big congratulations to him. Lewis got his camera ready to go on pitch side to take some photographs of the game. So let's take a look at the best of the action from the East Belfast Derby. Well, I hope you enjoyed the footage from Wilgar Park and also some of the highlights of the game itself. Now, if you haven't gone and checked out Welders TV, the link for their channel's in the description. You want to go and hit subscribe to their TV channel where you get match highlights, after-match interviews and much more. Now, big thank you once again to the Dundela Football Club for giving us access to the full stadium and also their hospitality and more. And I want to say a big thank you to everybody who came up and spoke to Lewis and I this past Saturday and said hello and enjoyed the first episode and also enjoyed all our videos here on YouTube. So before I go, guys, I just want to ask you, please kindly, if you want to subscribe to this channel for more content, hit the subscription button in below, and also don't forget to hit the post notification bell. And in the next episode here on Our Life in the Irish League, Lewis and I take the long trip to Castledurg as the Welders take on Dergview in the Lough 41 Championship. So it'll be another adventure next Saturday for Lewis and I as we're on the road once again with the Welders. So once again, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like on it, also hit subscribe below, and until the next episode, guys, thanks for watching.